Hi, everyone. My name is Senora Smith, and I am your child's Spanish 1 teacher here up at Rutherford High School. Bienvenidos a la clase de español. And this is back to school night, and I just wanted to share some information with everyone. So I'm sure everyone remembers me from Union Middle School. I just moved up here a few weeks ago, and I'm so excited. Just a couple of things about me. I have 20 years teaching experience. My certification is in Spanish from K to 12. I also have an elementary certification from K to 8. I have a grade 5 through 8 language arts and literacy certification. I have a BA in Spanish and secondary education from St. Peter's College. And I am also the Spanish Club advisor here at Rutherford High School. So I'm hoping that the students will join the Spanish Club. It's going to be done virtually, and it'll probably be held maybe during lunch hour. I have a Google Classroom, so I will let the students know, but I'm hoping that the students will join. So what are the objectives of Spanish 1? So Spanish 1 is a full year course, and this class will provide a complete language program dedicated to the development of language learning skills such as listening, speaking, reading, and writing. And we as teachers will use a variety of instructional strategies and materials to stimulate students to work towards language proficiency. So it is, it's a lot. It's what they did learn at the middle school, and going in a little deeper. Instead of breaking it up into 7th and 8th grade, we're doing we'll do it in a full year. Something else that we'll be teaching is, of course, Hispanic culture. That's a really important part of the program. It's very authentic and contemporary topics that we're going to be presenting. And in order to ensure a high interest level, a wide range of exercises, activity, and resources are used. So we try to make it exciting and fun, and and get the students, to work together. These are different times, different situations. So we're going to do the best that we can. The textbook that we're going to be using is the Si Se Dice Level 1. So this is the same textbook that we have been using. It's updated now. This is an online textbook. And what I did was I gave your child their username and password in class last week. And I also gave them instructions on how to access the textbook. So the instructions are also on Google Classroom. And what I did was, once they got their username and password and they signed on with the redemption code that I had given them, I had them change their password to their Google password for their school password. This way they can remember that, because the passwords that were given out were a little tricky to remember. So any homework that I'm going to be giving out in the textbook will be completed in their notebooks. But I'm going to try not to do homework in the textbook. Any work that we do will be in the textbook will be in the classroom. So any supplemental work, such as workbook pages, will be given for homework, and those I'll post on Google Classroom. So I'll make copies, I'll scan them, and I'll put them on the Google Classroom site. The textbook website is my.mheducation.com, and the students should know how to navigate their way through the textbook. It's just a regular textbook. There are so many things on there, games for them to play, and just to help them out with vocabulary, with grammar. But as we go on, they'll be able to get through that very easily. My grading policy: tests and projects are worth 40%, quizzes 20%, homework is 15%, and classwork and participation is 25%. So we give one test or project per chapter. So it might be one written test, or it might be a project for the chapter. Quizzes, probably 4 quizzes per chapter, maybe 2 grammar and 2 vocab. And homework is worth 15%. And I always grade, the homework is always based on completion. That's always been my policy. So did you do it? Did you try? And then classwork and participation. We do a lot of classwork assignments. Participation, everyone has gotten 100. But participation, we count. Are you participating? Are you working hard? Are you prepared? Are you attending the Zoom classes? Zoom is very, very important. If you sign into attendance, but you don't join the Zoom, then I'm deducting 2 points because you're missing class. So you need to come to the Zoom. And students are notified in Google Classroom every day whether there is a Zoom or not. So they need to, once they sign into attendance, whether they're home or, if they're home, they will know if there's a Zoom class or not. My homework is assigned through homework sites and on the Google Classroom. It's updated on a daily basis. All homework must be written out in their notebook to receive credit. Homework that is missed through absence will be due within the number of days that they've missed. However, it's their responsibility to show me the work. Okay, if there are some circumstances, they could always see me. If they know me from the past, I'm very understanding. So they just need to come and talk to me, and late homework will not be accepted. Okay. So extra help, my extra help hours are from 1:17 to 2:36, Monday through Friday. I put a sign-up sheet in the Google Classroom that I check on a daily basis, or that the students can even email me. Or if I see that students are struggling, or if I need to speak to them about homework assignments or classwork, or if I think they need some, additionally some instructional time, I will email them and I'll set up a Zoom with them or a Google Meet, and I'll meet with them during my extra help hours. If you need to get in touch with me, asmith@rutherfordschools.org, email me, and I always get back to you. My expectations. I expect students to make an effort. I want them to come prepared for class. When they come to class, pen and pencil, charged Chromebook, a binder and a notebook, a folder. And for those at home, I expect them to please be on time for class. They need to join. Like I said, Zoom is very important. I have students here in class. I need to have them on the Zoom. So I need everybody to be on time. They need to participate. I know a lot of them are very, kind of awkward. They feel awkward or shy. But you know what? We learn by our mistakes. We as adults make mistakes. Some of them feel funny with another language, but I always tell them, listen, we all make mistakes. So, and I expect them to be respectful and to be honest. And lastly, this is a new way of learning, and teaching is new to all. It's new to all of us. So we have to be patient with ourselves and one another as we navigate hybrid and virtual learning all at the same time. So this is a whole new way of learning. It's stressful, and we're all doing the best that we can. Hopefully, we can all be together. I really want the students to be back in the classroom so that we can, that we could all learn together. And hopefully, next year we can have back to school live and meet parents and all. So again, if you have any questions, please email me. I'm more than happy to answer any of your questions. And be well and be safe. Good night.